Hi, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to just look at creating a post on Facebook, because sometimes people don't always know where to start typing and creating their posts. It's because, as I said before, all you see here is the what's on your mind box. It doesn't actually say create a post or write a post here. It's not very good wording, to be honest, but that's where it is that you start creating your post. And you just tap where it says what's on your mind, and it comes up then with the box where you can start typing your post. So if I just bring up the keyboard, everyone today. So obviously you would create something a lot more detailed than this. You might, you'll see what your friends post on there. You can ask questions, you can tell people what you've been up to that day, you can ask for advice. The thing to be aware of when you're creating a post on Facebook, anybody who's a friend with you on Facebook will see that post. So you are putting things out there that people can see. So that's where you need to be very mindful and very careful about what you're posting on Facebook, that you are aware that the information's in the public domain and people will see it, because sometimes people end up in Facebook rows by putting something on about somebody else or expressing strong opinions or anything like that. So just be aware that whatever you put on Facebook, assume that anybody and everybody can see, your friends can see it, and the information's out there. So that's just my little caveat, just as a bit of a reminder about that. So you can put something on. If you want a nice little background, all these little images, just bring it back up. You can see above the keyboard here, I've got all these little squares, and if I just tap on them, you might see this on Facebook, that people have, if we just keep tapping, nice little images. So instead of just some boring text going on, you can just put a nice little image there. And what that means is it just stands out in the news feed more than 1 or 2 lines of text would. So we can just leave it at that for now. Just clear the keyboard off. So just bring it back up. There we go. Actually, I'll just take it back just to the text. You can see down below that it's saying add to your post. It disappears when right down there, add to your post. So just look for that, and if you tap on add to your post, this is where you can add a photo. You can tag a friend, so that would mean that person would see it, but still all your other friends would see it as well. You can add a feeling, you can check in, which is what I mentioned before. So let's just go through some of these. So we'll start with the photo one. If you've not done it before, it's saying allow access to your camera roll. This is so that you can get into your gallery to choose photos. Allow access to your phone storage, that's okay. And allow access to photos and media on your device, and we can allow that as well. So let's have a look. I'll just tap that one that I just took of my diary for another video. These are all videos I've been creating for this course. So you tap on the photo. Let me just take that off because I did that a little bit quick. And you tap on the photo and then it will just add in. So I'm just tapping on the photo that I want. So you find the photo that you want to add. Could be for a family event or just a place that you've been, or you're out for a walk. So just tap on it and it will, and then you should have, if it doesn't connect straight away, which I don't think it always does, you've got a next button at the top. On here it's at the top. If you see next up there, just tap on next, and it's added it into Facebook there. You can see by accident somewhere I've accidentally tapped on this one and added 2 photos, which I don't need. So I'm going to tap on that second photo, and you can see it's come up with edit. We're in the edit section here, and all I'm going to do is, if you remember from before, a cross will always remove something or close something. So if I tap on that cross, it's disappeared and I've only got the 1 photo that I want. So I'll just go, I'll tap on done and just go back. So I've just added that photo there, and then we'll go back down, because it's worth you exploring this add to your post section. And at this stage I've not posted this, so we're only practicing, so don't worry if you think people will see what you're doing. It's only at the point I tap post that this will go onto Facebook and people will see. So nobody will see this post until I do that. So if you're just practicing, it's fine to practice and not worry, and then when you click the post, it's out there on Facebook. You can delete it though, so don't worry about that. So we'll tap on add to your post again. So we've got tag a friend. We'll tap on feeling and activity. So you can see there's all kinds of little silly things on here. If I tap on happy, it says Samantha Haggart is feeling happy. How is everyone today? You may not want to use those, but it's just good to know that they're there. The check-in button. So you can, if you go in somewhere, see what I've got on here. So the local pub by us, the Victoria. If I was to tap that, and because Facebook knows where you are because your location is on, you can see up there, it's got the Victoria at Allerton Bywater, and it's still saying that I'm feeling happy. If anybody taps on that bold where it says Victoria at Allerton Bywater, it will take them to that Facebook page for that pub to have a look if they wanted to do so. Because it's in bold, it means they can click on it. So let's see what else we've got. We've got the camera icon. If I tap on that, I could take a photo straight away. And so if I was out and about, I could tap on that, take a photo straight away. And you don't want one of my 4, but it would allow you to take a photo and post it straight to Facebook. I'm going to just come out of that, as before, by clicking the cross at the top. And I can come back to where I was. And I think that's everything on there. We're not going to raise money. You don't need to create a room. Oh, the only other thing that's worth mentioning is, sorry, we'll just tap the cross and go back, is the edit button. Let me just go back and show you before we do it. So you can see the edit button on that photo. And what that means is we can edit this photograph if we need to. So again, let's tap on that. And if in doubt, always go and explore and have a look, because you can't do anything wrong. So obviously, if you've got a better photo than I've got here, but you can click on and edit it with some of these icons. So let's have a look at the crop one. We're down there. If I tap on the crop, and you can see there's white corners all around this photo, a little grid. If I put my finger on the white corner and drag it in, you can see how I can make that photo smaller. And bring it down, and I've virtually cropped out the background there. And if I'm happy with it, I can just click done at the top. So if I tap on done, you will see I've got rid of the carpet behind, and it's made it way bigger than it was. And there's also other things on this page. I won't cover them all because I would encourage you just to get curious and explore. But we've got the effects, we've got stickers, You can put text on, and you can even draw on it there as well. So I would just say, just encourage you just to tap on effects, get curious, tap on any of these and just see what happens. I don't know what will happen, myself, to be honest. But let's put weird emojis on. So you can just have a little bit of a play around and see what happens. Tap on the stickers. I think that's the sticker one. You can put stickers on your page. If you tap on the text, you can start typing on your photo. So you even put a location on there. So yeah, it's just worth getting curious and exploring all the little extras that it's got, and not being afraid to touch any of these icons, because that's the only way that you'll learn, by tapping and thinking, well, what happens if I do that or type on that, and not being worried about it. So we'll tap on done, and it's putting in this weird smiley face for me on there. And then once you're happy with that photo, you can go ahead and obviously post that to Facebook, and then your friends and family will see it. If you just tap at the top there, post, and off it goes, off to Facebook, and within a few minutes it'll start being shown in your friends' news feeds if they're on Facebook, and you may well see people then starting to comment or like your post. So that's all about creating a post. So I just encourage you to have a go, get curious, have a practice, and as I say, don't worry about doing anything wrong until you click post. The last thing that I'll show you is if I do click on post, what happens, because that's the final bit that I need to show you, because I'm going to show you how to delete this, how to delete a post as well. You can see what's happening now. It's telling me there's a little circle on the right hand side that is posting, and it's coming to my news feed now. On here, here's my post. It's saying I've posted it just now, and this obviously the photo, and that I'm checking in. But because I don't really want this random test post on my newsfeed, if I tap on the three dots there, this is where you can delete a post that you've let's have a look, that you've posted in error. So if I tap on edit post, let's have a look, somewhere, move to recycle bin, let's try that one, see if it disappears. It looks like it's gone. Yeah, you might have a delete button. That one was saying move to recycle bin, which may come up for yours, but you may have a delete button as well, and it looks like it's disappeared anyway. It's taken it off there. So that's usually how you would get rid of a post, and you can tap on and edit it if you've made a mistake as well. On a post, you'll have an option on the three dots. It'll be different depending on what you've clicked on, but there will be an option to edit if you need to change something. So sorry, that's back to notifications in error. So yeah, that's just a few things for you to try about creating a post, adding a photograph, posting it, and deleting your post as well. So have a practice of that, and I'll catch up with you in the next video.